the top 5 most aggressive class setups in Modern Warfare. This is for you guys who like to play the game without sitting still. For those of you who have maybe that ADHD in you, like me, I can't sit still and just stare at the same screen all day. I gotta move around. I mean, I paid for the game, not to stare at a rock, right? So these are the top 5 aggressive classes in Modern Warfare. Use this, guys. You're gonna be smacking the hell out of people and mowing right through them. What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 most aggressive class setups that you could use in order to run around and completely shred through people within the game. Now, we're not going to be talking about shotguns and stuff like that because I know how annoying those could get to people, but we will be talking about assault rifles and SMGs in the game. These are the top 5 that I could have come up with to make it more aggressive. So these classes are really good. Definitely use these if you guys don't like sitting still and you like being on the move all the time. They're definitely made for you. Now, if you guys could drop a like on this video, we're gonna go for 899 likes on this one. If you guys could hit that, that would be absolutely amazing. Let me know down in the comments below your go-to gun to smack the hell out of people while rushing, whether it's a pistol, whether it's a shotgun, a sniper, anything, like even an SMG, anything. Even if it's on this list, let me know down in the comments below. And guys, if you could subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on, that would be amazing as well. I would truly appreciate that. So let's get into the first weapon, which is going to be the Grau 5.56. Now, these aren't in any order specifically, but these are my 5 go-tos, so definitely follow these. The Grau, what you want to run for this is the barrel ZLR Drifter A08. Really good damn barrel. This gives you ADS speed, it gives you movement speed, and it gives you recoil control, which is definitely good for an assault rifle. Now, it does take away some damage range and bullet velocity, but like I said, you're always going to be on the move with these classes. You don't need to go for those super long shots, just flank those enemies instead. The laser is going to be a 5 MW laser. This gives you great hip fire accuracy, like literally amazing hip fire accuracy on this gun right here. I've done so many tests with it. It's probably the best in the entire game, and it gives you a very good sprint to fire speed as well. Now, the only thing is the laser is always visible when you're not aiming down sights. The stock you want to run for this one is going to be the no stock whatsoever, so you guys could get that extra movement speed and ADS speed, taking away some recoil control and aiming stability, but it's not that bad. Now, the rear grip on this class is a little different than the rear grips I normally run, but this is one that you kind of need to use for this one. So that's going to be the XRK Void 2. This gives you ADS speed and it gives you that extra sprint to fire speed. So we need those 2 attachments that give you sprint to fire speed, like the laser and the rear grip. Now, again, it does take away the same things as the last attachment did, which is aiming stability and recoil control, but guys, don't worry about it. This gun is a laser nonetheless. Now, the last one you want to run is a perk, which is going to be fully loaded, so you could have max starting ammo in case you kill a bunch of people and don't end up running over their scavenge packs. The next gun on this list is going to be the M4A1. This is a really damn good gun no matter what, no matter if it's distance, super close range, wherever the hell you are. This is a gun that you definitely want to use. Ever since the game came out, it's always been really damn overpowered. Now, the thing that you want to run with this is the barrel FSS 11.5 inch commando, so you could get that ADS speed and you could get that movement speed. The M4A1's a kind of heavier assault rifle, so that movement speed and ADS speed is a must. It does take away some recoil control and it does take away some bullet velocity, but trust me, guys, it's the M4. Like, who's not good using the M4? The next one is the laser, which we're going to be running the TAC laser. This doesn't make your laser visible when you're not aiming down sights, but it does make it visible when you actually are aiming down sights, and that's because it gives you ADS speed, it gives you aiming stability, and it gives you aim walking steadiness, which is really damn good. You could be moving side to side and still be on target, which makes you a very hard target to hit. The next one you want to run for this is going to be the stock no stock whatsoever. That gives you the extra movement speed and it gives you the ADS speed as well, exactly like the barrel, which is super damn good to have, but because of that we lose some aiming stability and some recoil control, which I'm not really like, you barely notice it, guys, trust me, you barely notice that. Next off is going to be the underbarrel commando foregrip for that recoil stabilization that we just lost and that aiming stability that we just lost again, only taking away a little bit of movement speed, which we already have 2 positives towards it. It doesn't matter. And the rear grip is going to be stippled grip tape, so you get that sprint to fire speed and that ADS speed. I think this is the only attachment on the whole class that gives us sprint to fire speed, so it's really worth having on, and it does take away some aiming stability. So I will recommend with this class right here, don't go for those super long shots. It's actually hard to stay super accurate if you're shooting all the way across the map. This is definitely an aggressive class to rush and push like crazy and get those people up to close and mid range. Next off, we're going to go to my favorite weapon in the entire game. If you guys know me well, you know that is the MP5. Now the MP5 class I've given you in the past is the same one as this one, but I had to throw it in the video because it is an aggressive class, probably one of the most aggressive classes in the entire game. And if you're accurate with this gun, you could drop people at long range as well in like 3 shots. So the MP5, what you want to run is a laser, which is going to be the TAC laser for that ADS speed, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness. The laser is visible when you're aiming down sights, exactly like the M4, but that doesn't really matter. The next thing you want to rock is the stock Forged TAC Ultralight. This gives you aim walking movement speed, and it takes away a little bit of aiming stability. The underbarrel, 100% the Commando foregrip, so you could get that extra recoil stabilization and aiming stability, which helps you out a lot at longer ranges, and it does take away some movement speed, but guys, it's an SMG, you're moving fast anyways, don't worry about it. Now the one you definitely want to run on this is the ammunition, 10mm auto 30 round mags. This gives you damage and it gives you range, and that's what I mean when you could drop people at long distances as well. This is really good to have. It takes away some fire rate, making it shoot a little slower, but that extra damage really does help it out a lot, and it does take away some aiming recoil control. So when you're aiming at someone, your gun will kick a little more than usual, but you barely notice it. I don't even think it does affect it whatsoever. Next off is going to be the rear grip, stippled grip tape for that ADS speed and that sprint to fire speed, again taking away aiming stability. With this gun right here, man, if you're good with it, good up close, you're gonna shred through people easily. The next gun is the MP7, just right after the MP5, and this is a very good gun as well. This one is really accurate. It's pretty much a laser to begin with. It's the MP7, guys. In every COD, it's great. Now the barrel you want to run for this is the FSS Recon. It gives you damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control. Those are 3 great positives to have, and you only sacrifice some ADS and movement speed, which ain't that bad. It's the MP7, probably one of the lightest guns in the game in terms of SMGs. Next off, you got the laser, the 5MW laser for that hip fire accuracy and that sprint to fire speed. Your laser will be visible when you're not aiming down sights. After that, we're going to run the stock FSS close quarters, and this gives you only ADS speed, but that's all we need for this one because, dude, come on, we lost ADS speed a little bit with the barrel. Let's just get it back with this one, and it takes away some aiming stability, which again is very minimal on this one right here. You barely notice it at all. Under barrel, the Commando foregrip, 100% for that recoil stabilization and that aiming stability that we just lost, taking away some movement speed again like the barrel. And the last one is going to be the rear grip, stippled grip tape for that ADS speed and that sprint to fire speed again. So we have 2 of those on this class. We have a few ADS speed advancements and stuff like that. Guys, this class right here, if you're good with it, you're going to shred through people like crazy. The MP7 has a high fire rate with barely any recoil, which makes no sense. It shouldn't be like that, but that's how it is. Now the last class though we're going to talk about within this video is the Striker 45, and this is the new one. This is the UMP 45, guys. Amazing gun at all ranges. Now it does shoot slower than the MP7 and the MP5, but once you get to those mid and further ranges, this thing just shreds through people like crazy, and it has very good hip fire accuracy to begin with. So dude, this is really good for aggressive players. What you want to run is the barrel, 400mm stainless steel for that damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. It takes away ADS and movement speed, but don't worry about that. Next off is the laser, 5MW laser, for sure one of the greatest ones in the game for that hip fire accuracy and that sprint to fire speed. And like I said, this gun's already good at that hip fire accuracy, so adding this just makes it even better. But your laser will be visible when you're not aiming down sights. The stock is the CRK Gen 3 Survivalist series. We only get ADS speed for that, and we lose some aiming stability. It's kind of like the stock that we have on the MP7. Actually, I think it's the exact same thing that we have on the MP7, just with a different name. The underbarrel Commando foregrip for sure for recoil stabilization, aiming stability, and you do lose some movement speed. And the last one you want to run on this class right here is going to be the rear grip FTAC G5 EXO. One of the coolest names, I always say it, and you get sprint to fire speed, which is so damn good. We have 2 of those on this class, and again ADS speed, which we do have a few of on this class. Now you do lose some aiming stability and some recoil control, but guys, trust me, use this one right here. Use all these classes that we mentioned on this list. They're super good for aggressive players, and like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, if you could go for 899 likes on this one, that would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, with those notifications turned on if you haven't done so yet, and let me know your go-to weapon when you play aggressively within this game down in the comments below. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.